Welcome to another MP4Nation.net play and review. Today we have the new Optimus X3. It is just a generic MP4 player that we have now on our site. Here's the box. Optimus players basically are generic players with no branding. We just label them Optimus, to give them some sort of reference. Here's its standard earphones, your 2-pin charger, and your 5-pin USB cable. The player can be also charged from your PC. And here's your standard English manual for the player. Here's the player itself. It has a 3-inch QVGA screen. It does use the Rockchip RK2706 chipset. It has a very simple design with fast-forward menu buttons. Your on-off play button here. It does have a tin back to it, a built-in loudspeaker. This particular model has 8 GB of internal memory with a micro SD expandable slot here where you can add up to an additional 8 GB of memory. 3.5mm headphone jack and a 5-pin USB cable. And I said this is a generic player. As you see, there is no real reference to any brand on it. Generic doesn't necessarily mean cheap and crappy and it's going to die on you. It just means that the factory, they can put it in our brand if we want to, but really, we don't want to. We just want to give this as a very cheap alternative player for people if they want it. And now let's just turn it on. Oh wait, I forgot. This is the old school type where you have to flip the switch and then press the play button, turn it on. There we go. It just has a standard QVGA screen. It has decent viewing angles. Nothing fantastic. Image quality is alright on this. It's like I said, it's just a standard QVGA screen. The user interface is laid out like many standard Rockchip players, so you're not going to find anything very new on this. And it has your standard features, your music player, your video player, and such. It's got a music player. It does sort by ID3 tags, so you can sort by artist, album, and stuff like that. Oh, music. Updating media library. Like I said, this does use the Rockchip RK2706 chipset, so it does support AVI, MP3, FLAC, and APE file formats. But one of the particular things about the Rockchip RK2706 chip is that the audio quality is actually very good because it has a DSP core to it, digital signal processor. So the audio quality through the headphones is actually quite good. And it does have Microsoft Play Effects equalizer, so that enhances the audio quality even more, and it has even a user EQ. It does have a built-in speaker. The audio quality through the speaker is, it's what do you expect on the sort of player. Nothing fantastic, and you can fast forward, rewind like that. You can decrease the volume there. Oops. And you can multitask also if you want. Your video player, it does support AVI, RMVB, and FLV file formats. It does play other file formats, but those three are the best the chip handles. And like most RK2706 chipsets, it does support it can support higher resolution videos. And you can see the videos do play back smoothly on this. You can easily fast forward. That's volume again. You pause it, play. Oops. And you have your photo viewer. Pretty standard. Your ebook reader, which is again Pretty standard. This is basically just your standard rock chip player. You know, there's no real bells or whistles. It does have your radio, your voice recorder, your file explorer, your settings. It does have also multiple language support, so no, it's just not limited to English or Chinese, so that's good. Let me show you system information. And again, there you go, the Rockchip RK2706 chipset is driving this. Like I said, this is a generic player. There is no branding on it. It is what you might call, the parts that are used in this are probably lower quality. Like the screen is cheaper quality. Maybe also the headphone jack and stuff like that. That cuts down all on the cost. That's why the 8 GB is only $59.50 on our site. I mean, they are very cheap. Overall, the build, it's decent build. We do give a 12-month warranty. So if you are worried that you'll get this in 2 months, it'll die, there is a warranty that if it stops because of anything due to defect in workmanship, you can send it over. We'll fix it, no problem. It does also come in orange. I prefer the blue one, but some people have told me they like the orange one better. So here you have it, the Optimus X3. So head on over to mp4nation.net to check this out, or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.